benefits us by carbon is always below 78 degrees below zero, and that which causes frostbites. And once you get a frostbite, if you have it more than a second or two, it causes blisters and unwanted effects. And it benefits us by carbon being in plants and carbon being in our air and things, and we have to have those things to survive.
Okay. Carbon affects the other spheres, like the geosphere, because first off, well, carbon makes up a lot of our rocks, like our graphite, our limestone, and some diamonds, and so this that's how it affects our geosphere, is by it being there and present in those minerals, and it affects the atmosphere by how we breathe in oxygen, we exhale carbon, and the carbon will go up into the atmosphere, or it'll come back down and go into the plants and go through photosynthesis, which then the plants will take in the CO2 and bring out oxygen.
Carbon's highest melting point is 3,800 degrees. Carbon affects the biosphere because all living things and organisms need carbon to be able to live, and without carbon, we'd all die.
Alright, how carbon exists in limestone. The formula for it is CaCO3, and it stands for calcium atom, carbon atom with 3 oxygen atoms. And limestone benefits us because in our driveways, there's bound to be limestone in it, and we use it to build stuff.
How carbon exists in carbon dioxide. Formula CO2, which is 1 carbon and 2 oxygen atoms. And carbon dioxide is the gas component of carbon. And this is the stuff that we exhale when we breathe, which why we exhale it is because it is it's in the plants we eat, and then it gets stored into our body, which then goes through our bloodstream, and then it's cycled back to the lungs, and that's why it fell out of the body.
How carbon exists in carbonic acid. The formula for this is H2CO3, which is two hydrogen and two hydrogens and 3 oxygens. The H2CO3 is slightly acidic, which means it has the potential to eat through stuff. Then it's beneficial, it's used to make pop. It's used in the carbonated water, which is the really fizzy water, and it's not really harmful to us humans. Yeah.
Press escape. And click on.
Press control.
Click on the thing on the back.
You gotta go.
Hit control.
Control, click on the
And
thing.
then click on the thing.
I just did.
On the PowerPoint.
Oh, right.
On the slide.
This
Go
isn't
on
good.
the slide.
Now hit control. There you go.
Alright.
Ah.
You gotta exit out of the PowerPoint and then go to that.
Hey there, everybody. Hey there. Today we're going to the carbon section. Howdy. Carbon, the carbon.
Hey, Mr. Neer, you breathe oxygen, don't you?
Why, yes, Cole. I do.
Well, why don't we start?
Restart the phone.
Hey there, everybody.
we start there. Every time you breathe in, you remove oxygen and other elements from the air. Then when you exhale, you release carbon dioxide, which is me and two of my oxygen friends. This process is called respiration. Look, carbon copies.
But Cole, what happens to the carbon next?
Whoa! Slow down, Mr. Narrator. I've only just begun telling you about the carbon cycle. Just like humans breathe, plants breathe too. But instead of breathing in oxygen, plants breathe in carbon dioxide that humans and other animals make. They turn the carbon dioxide into energy during the process called photosynthesis and release oxygen back into the air.
Wow, Cole. It sounds like that's the carbon cycle right there.
Hold your horses, Mr. Narrator. This isn't a race. Plants and animals are all made of carbon. When these organisms expire, fungi use the oxygen in the air to break down the carbon inside them and convert it to carbon dioxide, which is released back into the air in a process called decomposition.
Hey, I thought carbon wasn't everything. But this just sounds like living things.
Gee, Mr. Narrator, you're jumping ahead again. But since you brought it up, rivers, lakes, and oceans also play a big part in the carbon cycle. Bodies of water take in and release carbon from the surface depending upon the temperature. This process is called circulation. Also, low-carbon organisms in the ocean, such as mollusks, pull carbon lower in the water, furthering the circulation process.
Well, Cole, thanks for telling us about the carbon cycle. Join us next time when we...
Wait! I'm not done yet!
There's more?
This is just how the carbon cycle works naturally. However, when humans burn fossil fuels,
Excuse me, I need
such
Courtney
as
Ross
coal,
to the
petroleum,
office,
and
please.
natural
Okay.
gas, more carbon is released into the air in the form of carbon dioxide. Also, deforestation means that less carbon dioxide is being taken in from the air by the trees.
Gee, Cole, it sounds like we're in a lot of trouble.
We are, Mr. Narrator. All that extra carbon dioxide in the air is contributing to global warming, which is melting the polar ice caps. We need to reverse these human effects and save the world.
Well, Cole, thanks for letting us know. Join us next week when we explore the world of cheese.
When we breathe in oxygen, like the guy, the little circle on the video, all the carbon atom. Well, when we breathe in oxygen, it's like the process called respiration, and then when we breathe it out, we exhale carbon, and then that's the cycle of respiration. So.
Where all we had? One is photosynthesis, which is the process which green plants and some other organisms use sunlight to synthesize foods from carbon dioxide in water. Another one is plant reproduction, or respiration, which is a cellular respiration, also known as oxidative metabolism, which is the key word, which is key ways a cell gains useful energy. Organic carbon is total carbon, which is TOC, which is initials, is amount of carbon bound in an organic compound, and is often used as a non-specific indicator of water. Living things, a science defines it to be a living. A thing must be capable of growth, reproduction, and metabolism to be a living thing.
Yeah, this is just an episode of carbon cycle. That's what we just explained.
Alright, this is a graph of the percent of carbon in rocks. Limestone, it has 80% carbon in it. Graphite has about 83. Diamond has 99, and lava rock has about 60.